Yeah, come in.
Hey Alex, how you doing?
Good, how are you?
Good. I'm Caleb.
Nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you.
Take a seat.
I think you can sit here and
Yeah,
fix
of
my
course.
stuff up.
Yeah, of course.
Thanks, I appreciate it. How was your happy Monday to you, and how was your weekend?
Oh, it was good, it was good. How about you?
It was good, nice and relaxing.
Very nice.
Wasn't too nice weather out here, but that's Canada for you, I guess.
Yeah, that's right.
Just Monday, getting down to business, same old thing.
Yep.
So, I just want to start off just asking you a couple questions.
All right.
I'm just wondering how long you've been with Hasty Markets and what is your position there?
I actually am franchise owner. I am in charge of what we sell in 10 different stores. I've been there for 7 years now. So yeah, I was actually surprised. I haven't heard of you guys. You guys haven't called us in the 7 years I've been here, but now luckily I go to different sales and stuff, so I kind of know about you guys.
Okay.
I know about a lot of products.
That's awesome. Well, I'd like to tell you more and show you what we have to offer today. Just wondering, how many people does your company employ, and if you feel like your company's growing?
Yeah, I mean, we stick around the Ontario area. We have 200 stores there, so we have quite a few employees. It's pretty big. It's getting there. We're growing still, definitely, yeah.
Okay. So I've been in a couple of your stores, and I wasn't quite sure if you guys were carrying barbecue sauces currently, or if you guys had...
We actually don't. We have no barbecue sauces.
No barbecue sauces. Okay,
No.
well, that's great. I mean, it's awesome that you don't have some of those cheaper brands. I'm really excited that I was able to talk to you last week and just, introduce you to Stubbs and what we have to offer here. We do have a premium product, and it's basically part of which our owner created, CB, Stubblefield, or known as Stubbs. So I'm just so excited to be here with you today and just tell the Stubbs barbecue sauce story. So, just a little bit about my company that I represent. My name, again, is Kaleb DeJager, and I am salesman for Stubbs barbecue sauce, which I represent. CJ Stubblefield was the founder of this business, and he had a passion for making barbecue, and he was actually in the military or army when he actually started making food for the troops and the barbecue for the troops.
Okay.
This was in and then after got out of the army in 1968, he actually moved to Texas, which is barbecue kingdom down there, hoping that we can bring some up to you in Ontario.
All right.
So he made a name for his legendary barbecue down there, and opened a little restaurant a couple years later in 1975. Could only fit about 75 people. Just became really popular with musicians such as John, Eli, and Tom Hall. Probably never heard of them. I never heard of them really either, but they made a couple appearances on Late Night, The Late Show with David Letterman.
Okay. Good show.
Yeah, it is. Everyone knows that, even all different countries. And not long after that, Stubb actually came on there with after John and the musicians introduced the sauce on the show, and that's just when Stubbs just exploded into a national brand. This was in the 90s and 80s.
Okay.
So just amazing that he was able to do that. So that's what Stubbs' really signature slogan is, love and happiness, and that's really what Stubbs Barbecue is all about. And I just want to share that with you in Hasty Market, so just you and the employees and the customers can get excited about having some good barbecue with some smoked brisket. It's not just the Texas thing. So Stubbs has been around for 48 years so far, and we'd love to see another 48 here at Stubbs Barbecue. So Stubbs is rapidly growing. Our 2015 sales were about $30 million, and this is why I'm so pleased to be here with you today, because I'm just so passionate and enthusiastic about the full line of 8 sauces, marinades, 2 injectable marinades, 5 rubs, 4 cooking sauces, and wing sauces that we carry.
Oh, it's a lot of products.
Yeah. I'm not going to show you all of them today, but does any of that make sense to you so far?
Yeah, I'm just wondering, why do you guys have so many different variations of sauces? What makes them all just so terrific?
Well, I do have a list of the products right here.
Okay.
We could kind of walk through them a little bit. So the first one there you see is the original, and this one's the real deal.
Okay.
This is like the first one that Stubb ever made in 1968.
Mm-hmm.
All of our sauces have just a little bit of sodium, no calories, no trans fat, and actually no high fructose corn syrup.
Oh, really?
Which I don't know if that appeals to your customers, but a lot of people do appreciate that.
Yeah, I'm sure.
So the original is just this one that I have right here, actually. So actually that's the next one, but the next one is actually Sweet Heat. This one is a little spicy, kind of chipotle pepper flavored.
Mm-hmm.
So do you have any questions about these so far?
I mean, just how hot is this stuff? People gonna be burning their lips, or?
I don't think so. I mean, Stubbs' favorite saying was, "Ladies and gentlemen, I'm a cook." You know, he wouldn't do anything to hurt anyone, and he just wants everyone to enjoy his barbecue sauce with love and happiness. The next one is a chicken marinade. Stubb used to call this chicken bird, and he certainly cooked plenty of it in his restaurants. So let's just kind of get a little bit of feel for what we have so far. The next one is a Texas butter. This one is a little bit heated too. It's actually mixed with butter, mustard, onions, garlic, and spices. Good. Maybe skip this one. Let's get on to the wing sauce. The wing sauce, if you guys sell any wings, this would be a great complement as an end aisle display in your restaurant if you do have any briskets or wings. I know you're kind of more geared toward dairy or snacks.
Yeah, we're
stuff
definitely
along that
more of
line.
a convenience store.
Yeah. But I mean, it would go with wings to turn up the heat on it a little bit. And the last is the hickory liquid smokes. And these are just really originated in Texas. They give you this sweet and just a really sweet taste. So, is there any questions I could ask you about the products, or just where you see the company going with these products?
I mean, if I were to have all these in my store, I think it would break me to just buy all flavors of them. So if you could narrow down 2 to 3 of the options there, which ones would you think?
Right, I definitely understand that. You can't just keep inventory on the shelves, like an end aisle display or just anything like that. You definitely just don't want your money tied up in inventory. So some of our best sellers are actually the original.
Okay.
That's on the first page, the Sweet Heat, and then actually the wing sauce as well.
All right.
People just keep coming back for those.
So those are the top 3, you would say?
Yeah, I would highly recommend those for the store. Just try to test the market, and maybe if those are flying off the shelves, we could expand into the other sauces and other marinades in the future.
Mm-hmm. All right.
So yeah, I was going to go into a little bit about your competitors, but I do have some reviews here on Stubbs about what some people had to say. This was actually on the site Thrillist, which is a rating site. Stubbs was actually ranked 3rd out of all barbecue sauces in the world.
Oh, really?
Higher than Kraft, Heinz, Hunt's, and Sweet Baby Ray's,
Wow.
which actually originated in Chicago, where I'm originally from as well.
Okay.
So just a couple reviews just to show you what other barbecue sauces have to say. So Heinz and Hunt's, different barbecue sauces, if you ever come across them, they are around in the $2 range in pricing, $2.50. They are cheap, but some of the reviews, you could even read these for yourself if you wanted. There are some positive, like, it doesn't taste like it has fake smoke, which is nice. It's more molasses-y. But there's also some negatives, like it tastes like someone took the sauce from a McRib and then watered it down. It's just like...
Well, that's not what we want, is it?
Another review from Hunt on this site is it doesn't stay to hang out. It's just like your friend who got his $20 and then said, "Peace, I'll see you." These are some of Stubbs' reviews. This is tomatoey, some customer had to say. It's just like pepper and tomato sauce. Another one, this is almost like marinara. Another one said, "I wouldn't even call it barbecue sauce, but I think it tastes good." And another said, "This would be great dip just for a mozzarella stick. So,
Did you guys do anything to like fix those problems, or
what?
like those are some not good reviews, obviously.
Oh yeah, I mean we thought they were good reviews. Maybe that's just your matter opinion. I'm just really passionate about it, and I just also feel that way about it. I mean, if I had to describe the product, it just goes right down. And I find myself eating a bite of chicken, putting some barbecue sauce on, then every bite just putting more on because I just can't take enough, have enough sauce on my wings or briskets. So yeah, I just wanted to go over some of the features and benefits of the product here. One of the features that I do feel is important is the love and happiness that Stub tries to display, and I just feel like a big advantage of this is our sauce was made from scratch originally for many years, but it has gone into manufacturing, but that honestly has not affected the quality of our product moving forward. It's been something that for 15, 20 years manufacturing, and we've just been exploding, growing and growing. We're likely to double in size in the next 2 to 3 years.
Right.
And also, the recipe is never changing. If you look at some of the Heinz and other products, all on the top of the bottle right here, it always says like new recipe or improved recipe.
Right.
And as you can see, this doesn't say that at all.
Mm-hmm.
It's always been the same recipe for 48 years now,
All right.
even going into manufacturing. Just another feature is the great taste. Customers will just love the product and keep coming back for it. It's happened to many other retailers such as your size who have given Stubbs a chance and want that love and happiness in their stores and customers to experience that. And then just a last feature is the quality ingredients and consistent product, as I already mentioned.
Mm-hmm.
Also, I mentioned earlier, no high fructose corn syrup. That's just a big no-no, especially for kids. Parents never want their kids eating that. I'm sure
Right.
if you have any kids, you wouldn't want them to have that either.
Definitely not.
Yeah, so if you want, is there any questions?
Yeah,
anything
you
that you're
mentioned
just
something
wondering
about competitors and having them in their stores. What other like convenience stores do you know that have your product?
Right. So we don't sell to big box retailers like Walmart, Target. That's kind of for the lower quality brands, we feel like Heinz, Hunt's, Sweet Baby Ray's. We sell to more specialty retailers such as your stores. Okay. So maybe, just trying to think, kind of like Meijer. It is a big up and coming store, kind of like up and coming stores such as yours. I know you did add you have 219 locations.
Mm-hmm.
And you did get rid of about 30 last year, but you got 20 new ones. And that shows that your franchise is very successful, and you're understanding where you're not, the regions where you're not doing so well, and kind of refocusing into the better areas.
Yep. All right.
So I could just show you a little bit of the pricing that we have here. I know you at your company has a lot of buying power. It feels like we could definitely get the price down. So if you look at this right here, see the bottles right here. So 21 under 20 cases is the standard pricing. Okay. So the first two, the barbecue sauce and the marinades, they both come in 6 per case. Then the next two, 12, and the last one, the wing sauce, is 6 per case. So you're looking at $23 per case for the wing sauce, and which comes out to about $3.84 a bottle. But I mean, in your situation, you'd obviously need over 100 cases just to split up the store. 10 for each store.
Definitely.
Just example, since you are buying for 10, so we could just knock it off right away. The wing sauce to, let's see, what is it right here? 20% off. 20.70. So you're already looking at $2.70 savings. That comes out to about $3.50 per bottle, which retails for $4.29. So you got a little bit, 30 to 40% margin. I don't know what you're typically looking for in retail, but I feel like the margin is right there, or around 40 to 50%.
Right.
that's what you're looking for. Also, end aisle displays, for example, just mentioning you before, it could package with any other meats that you have in the dairy department. Those are $1 off per case discount.
Okay.
So considerably more than the 10% or 5%.
Yeah, definitely.
So is there any other questions that I could add, that I can answer for you today?
Well,
I don't want to leave this meeting with you wondering any more questions.
no, yeah. I mean, we're just a small convenience store. People already kind of know what they want when they're coming into our buildings. I think they're coming in, they want chips, they want candy, maybe a pack of smokes. But nobody really comes in saying, "Oh, I need some barbecue sauce." Like, what will make them want to come in to get your barbecue sauce?
I think if just one person, couple of people come in and buy it, and they eat it with their family, they'll start telling their friends about it. That's exactly what happened to me. I came into Stubbs, I didn't know that much about Stubbs barbecue sauce at all, but just the CB Stubberfield, or Stubbs, the owner, he just did an amazing job of just getting everyone so passionate about it. And then, once people find out about it, they just keep telling more and more people. Now everyone knows that I eat Stubbs barbecue, work for Stubbs. And I just feel like just a couple of people take a chance on it, they'll love it so much and they'll be willing to pay the decent price for it, that they'll just start telling their friends and telling their family, and before you know it, the cases will be flying off the shelves.
All right. I mean, I've been know a lot about this kind of stuff, and I mean, KC Masterpiece Barbecue. Right now, I feel like they're really hot in the market. They have a lot of the same stuff as you. They have like original flavored hickory brown sugar and like different wing sauce that you were talking about too. So, I mean, it'd be cheaper for me to buy, honestly. So, what exactly is going to make this better in terms for me?
Right, sure. So I think that this product can give you a better margin. Also, if you just have an average product, who's going to buy the product and then just start telling people about it? Like, I got this average product here at Hasty Market. You want your company to be high. People think highly of it. They don't just want to have an average barbecue sauce. Average barbecue sauce, average people shopping there. You want, more quality. And I mean, customers will continue to talk about it over and over again.
That makes sense. Yeah. I think that's about all the questions I have for you.
Okay, great. So, just based on what you heard today, how many cases do you think you'd be interested in buying?
I mean, I don't know if I'm going to agree to anything yet today. I mean, I'm definitely willing for a salesperson to call on me again.
Okay.
To talk a little more, but I think I'm going to just think things over right now. So.
Do you think Stubbs seems to be the kind of solution that you're looking for?
I mean, it's definitely an interesting product and it's definitely unique. So I think if we can get the name out there, that people might start wanting to buy it. Because I like to buy things that are heavily demanded, things that will turn over quick. So I think if we start marketing it, maybe we can get the name out there.
So you kind of said if we start marketing it, so we'd have to market that in the stores, correct?
Yeah.
So how many do you think cases should I put you down for today? Maybe 10 cases per store?
Like I said, not going to do anything yet today. Going to look things over. Maybe look at the competitors a little more yet. And then maybe you guys can call me in a little bit, see how I'm feeling.
Okay. Yeah, I definitely respect that. I don't want to, come across as pushy. I'm glad that I was the first one to come here today and, be the first one to just pitch Stubbs to you, because I'm just so passionate about the product, and, I know that you're already eventually going to say yes, even if you do talk to the other one. I'd love to, if it's not me, I'd love to get another Stubbs salesperson in here and just speak with you. So, if I could maybe follow up with you next week.
Yeah,
and
probably be good.
Maybe you can maybe week, 2 weeks, 3 weeks if you want to talk to some other people. That would be great. So,
all right.
I could you already have my contact information.
Yep.
So I can give you a business card right here.
Thank you.
So thanks, Alex. I appreciate your time. I know how busy you are, and I just loved being here today and just trying to sell you something that I am passionate about.
Yeah.
So hopefully within the next 2 or 3 weeks we can secure an order, and we can get these sauces flying off the shelves for you.
Yeah, sounds good.
Oh, thank you.
All right, thank you.
Thanks, Alex. I appreciate your time, man.
Nice to meet you.
Okay, man. We'll be in touch.
Sounds good.